Hello, and welcome to ETSU's featured Date of the Week. I'm your host, Cody Ledford, and I'm here with Bill Kirkwood, the Vice Provost for Undergraduate Education here at ETSU. Hi, Bill. Thank you for joining me this evening.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you're doing a program on campus called Ask Me. What is this program about exactly?
This is a program that actually involves currently over 200 ETSU faculty and staff who are going to make a special effort to help all ETSU students, undergraduate, graduate, and professional, get answers to any questions they have related to being in college, get help with any problems they might have.
I wish I had that when I was applying.
Yeah.
How do you get qualified to be one of these people that you ask?
All that we've asked folks to do, faculty and staff, is to volunteer to participate in the program, and then they go through a very simple 1-hour training program. At the end of it, we give them a manual like this that we've created just for this purpose that gives them all kinds of information about how to help students who come with problems ranging from how do I get the hold on my registration release because I have a parking ticket, to where can I find child care, to how would I find off-campus housing, everything you could possibly imagine. And so these folks will have special resources at their disposal to help students who come to them with questions.
All right. Well, how do you figure out who you're supposed to ask?
That's easy too. Students, when they come to walk down any building on campus, are going to see more and more signs that look like this, only much smaller.
Okay.
Posted next to faculty members' doors or near the office doors of university offices. Whenever they see this sign, they know that's a person who invites any ETSU student, whether they've ever met them before or not, whether they've ever had them in class or not, or they're even in the department, to ask them a question that they might have related to being in college. If the door is open, you don't need an appointment. You can just knock, and that person invites you in, and they will help you get an answer to your question.
Do they have a way that can teach you how to get around campus, like tours?
Absolutely. One of the things we provide in the manual is we have maps of campus, because early in the term especially, people are saying, how do I find Brown Hall? Yeah. Or where's the Memorial Center? And we say, oh, the mini dome? Well, it's here. Mm-hmm. So we provide that kind of help as well.
Do these people also serve as advisors? I mean, will they be taking the place of advisors?
That's a great question. The answer is no, because students have academic advisors, but here's what is true. If a student is having trouble finding their academic advisor, or they haven't been able to get an answer to a question, or there's something on their mind right now and they're walking down the hall, they can stop in any Ask Me Volunteers office, and that advisor will help put them in touch with academic advisement if the student needs that kind of help.
So are there any questions that an Ask Me advisor can't answer?
The Ask Me volunteers will answer relatively few questions. Their main job is to help students get answers to questions. If it's something easy like where do I go to pay a parking ticket, they'll be able to tell students where the parking office is and how to go about paying a parking ticket. If it's something like what's the last day to withdraw from classes, though, not all the volunteers know the answer to that off the top of their head. So they'll make a phone call for the student while the student's in the office and get the answer for them. And in other cases still, they'll send the student to the office where they'll get the help they need.
That's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Will they be available at all times, or are there other things that they'll do that they'll have to drop if the student walks into their office?
The way that's going to work is that if the door is open, their door is open, they're available. If their office door is closed, it means they're busy and they're not available. So if you see an open door, it means feel free to knock and the person will invite you in.
All right. Well, thank you, Bill, very much for this program. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, except that we hope this will be a help to a lot of our students. Our motto for students is to stay in school, succeed in school, and graduate. And that's what this is all about. We want to help our students be successful here so that then they can be successful in the rest of life.
Definitely. Definitely. That's the most important part. Thank you very much for joining me on this feature, Date of the Week. I'm Cody Ledford, and please join me again next week for our next episode.